Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing Roxy's Weekly Challenge Week 32, the Botanical Sample Tags. So this is something that Rachel said was really easy, and you know they're very simple to do, which of course they are, but it's a lot easier if you already have ready-made tags, tag bases that you're, as a starting point. And I don't have anything like that, so I've had to make my own. So what I've done is I've just taken some book pages, cut them roughly to the size that she was working with, and backed them with a digital, which was for a ledger paper digital, and that digital was by Victoria Designs. So it's one I only bought recently, so I thought I'd use it as my backing for these tags. So I've backed all of the tags. I've got just 6. I'm sure I won't make any more than that. And then I've also torn up some floral pieces. This is one of Rachel's fussy cutting flower kits, which I don't know if it's what she was using. I don't think it was. It's something similar. But I managed to get a big selection from there. They're a bit awkward to cut out, which is why I've done it off camera, because they weren't in nice straight lines. I had to kind of do them a bit one at a time and tear around them individually, because they were a bit sort of jiggedy, sort of wiggly around the page. So I think I've managed to get them so I haven't cut any bits off or anything. So got those ready. Now the other thing, because I didn't have any ready-made tag bases with something on them, I want to cover my book page tags with some ephemera pieces. So I've just got a bunch of digital kits that I've just taken some that I thought might work as tag background bases, if you like. This is from 2 ephemera kits that I had, one was by Paper Outpost and one is by Pink Monarch Prints. I don't know which is which. I've mixed them together. So some of them I think I'd already torn up and they're about the right sort of, certainly about the right width. They may not be the right length. And there's a few that I'm just going to have to cut to size when I get to them. Oh, and there is one piece of original ephemera that was in one of my, I think it was in one of my little kit I got from Rachel herself, which was the one where she has 100 pieces. And I thought this piece is about the right sort of size and it might just go nicely on one of the tags. So that's what I've got. So I'm going to have to start by covering my tags with my ephemera, which is something that's probably going to slow me down a bit in that it's not something Rachel had to do with all of hers. She only did a couple like that. But then she made an awful lot more than this. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to cover all these bases and then see where we go from there. So I've got all my fabrics ready and stuff, so let's get started. I'm not going to set my timer because I've no idea how long this is going to take me, and it'll probably take me considerably longer than it took Rachel. But I'm going to stop, after the usual kind of roughly an hour. This is a bit sticky. I'm just going to take this off. Yes, I'm not going to put myself under the pressure of the timer. I'm just going to see how I go and see what I can make, because I think they look really pretty when they're done with the little bits of fabric on. I really like that look. So I'm going to try and replicate that with these tags. Okay, so I'll take that one. And I'm just going to stick this on. I think it's about the right width, and I'm going to try and centre it so I can cut off the bits that have not got writing on. And just trim down that. So I'm just going to stick that on, leave that to dry, do the next one. Now I've got one especially wide one because I've got a slightly wider piece of ephemera, but I'm not sure. They're all a similar width, I think. I'm going to put that one aside and use that one. This one's really gluey, so I want to use that next, I think. I'm going to use this piece and just cut it to size, I think. So I'm going to trim off this bit at the side. I think this is one from the Paper Outpost, but I couldn't be absolutely certain of it. And just trim it across the top. Oops, slippage already. Okay, let's get rid of these little bits. I think what I'll do is I'll glue it on here. I'll glue this tag again. It already seems to have got some glue on it, it's a bit sticky. And then add my piece of ephemera to it and then trim it off afterwards. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So it's a bit of an extra step in a way to what Rachel was doing. But hopefully it won't take too long because I'm eager to get on with the fun part of the adding the little decorative, the flowers and the pretty bits of fabric. Try and line that up as best I can so I haven't got to do more trimming than I absolutely have to. I think that's about right. Okay, I'll come back to that. Where'd I put the other one? I'll put it over here. Next one is going to be, is that going to fit? Yes it is. Alright, let's stick this one on. Let's cover it in blue. I mean, they are going to be sewn around afterwards. I think Rachel just sewed across the bits where the material are. I might go all the way round just to make sure they're all held in place. I'm not sure at the moment. Just make sure this goes right up to the edge. Pull it flat. Okay, there's that one. Put that there. Which is the widest of these? They're all about the same. Now, is this one going to fit? Yes, it is. So some are ready to go, and there's a few here that I'm just going to have to trim to size. Hopefully it won't take too long. Well, I'm going to have to trim all of them a bit, but I might start off trimming them down somewhat as well. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get all of this on, so I'll just have to trim it off at the bottom. There we are. Considering I guessed on the width of these tags, it was all a bit... I didn't measure them really, I just measured roughly to be the same width, and they've worked out quite well for some of these pieces I already had cut. So that's quite good. And that one's ready to be trimmed as well. Two more. So what's the length of that one? I think I might go with this one. Is that going to fit? Yeah. So I think I'll just do the same and stick it on and then trim around afterwards. I think that's probably the simplest thing. This one's getting a bit gluey here, so just take that off. There. Okay. Okay, they're reasonably well glued down hopefully. Maybe I won't need to sew all the way around them. See how they are when they've dried, whether there's enough coverage. It's a bit difficult to see actually how close I am to that, so I might just quickly try and trim this bit off. down. I don't know if I've done it straight. Just thought it was a bit of a different colour, really. I have no idea how these are all going to turn out. There's that piece. And finally, last one. I'm going to take this off again. I might just fold that up and make use of it again. Otherwise you get through so much paper just as a glue backing for gluing. And this bit. Right. And then I'm just going to, next thing I'm going to do, before I do anything else, try and wipe my fingers because they're so gluey, they're just sticking to everything. I had a wet wipe around here somewhere, there it is. Just want to wipe the glue off my fingers a bit before I get hold of this little piece of ephemera, or digital ephemera, but it still looks pretty real. So I'm just going to do this bit on this side here. I thought I wanted it to not be too highly decorated, the blue bit. I didn't really need that bit. I just want this bit on this side. There's always going to be one that gives you trouble, isn't there? Always going to be one. There we go. Got it. Right, where's my little card? There it is. Okay, let us put that aside to dry and get back to the others. Bring these back in and trim them off. That one's still drying. This was the first one, so I'll do that next. Where did I put my scissors? I thought they were here. Did I tidy them up? That seems very unlikely. No, I didn't. I buried them. That's much more likely. Right, I'm just going to trim off the ends. That end and that end. Okay, there's one. And the same with this, just trim off this end. And just a little bit down the side. There we are. There. Gluey, gluey, gluey. Trim it off a little bit at the top as well. Okay, that looks nice. Same with this. Yep, get all these little bits off. Okay, and trim down this side. That one looks nice. It's quite a nice use for these bits of digital ephemera that I've had for quite a while and haven't really got around to using, so it's quite nice to be able to use them. And that one, I need to I might just get my trimmer because I think I haven't quite gone to the edge of this one with the ephemera, so I'm just going to trim it a little. Try and straighten it up. Okay, that one. Oops. Getting paper stuck to my trimmer now. this one. This one is definitely a paper outpost ephemera because it's written on the back. There we are. And just trim that down the side a little bit on that side. Oh, right, so there's that piece. I'm going to get my card a little bit, it's just a few little bumpy bits. Right, that's that one. And this is the last one. Yeah. Well, I hope the weather's lovely where you are, or not too hot. It's just that summer has finally seems to have decided to arrive in the second week of August. We finally got some summer weather, which is just lovely. And we had our younger daughter and her partner stayed with us last night because they've gone off to a wedding this afternoon. Beautiful day for a wedding. And the weather, I mean, there's anybody who's got married in the last few weeks have not had much luck. So it's nice that they're going to be, and it's a like picnic style garden party type wedding, so it'll be perfect. The weather is absolutely perfect for that. I'm really pleased for them. Because they also went to a wedding, they're that age when everybody they know is getting married, except them of course. Much as I'd love them to get married, that's not happening just yet, don't think. Yes, they went to another wedding at the weekend and froze to death. Froze and got really, really hungry as well because they didn't get to the meal until quite a lot later than they were expecting, so they've not eaten all day. So they were practically starving when they finally got eaten. And then, of course, because they were so hungry, well, my daughter, she was so hungry, she actually then got stomachache because she was eating so fast because she was so hungry. So yeah, it wasn't. I mean, apart from that, they had a lovely time. Okay, here we go. We've got our tag bases. Now, what do I do now? I think what I might do, just to make sure I get the places right, I might do my tag corners to make them look like tags. Yep. That there, and I might use this one as a template if they're about the same size for the other tags. Let's have a look. So I'll just pop that over the top. Maybe it's quicker to do it the other way, I don't know. Just sort of save me having to keep turning it around and lining it up. I might just do it this way. Right, that's about right. So they keep sticking to each other. That's not really good. Okay, let's do this one. I think there's some glue on the back of this. I think that's the problem. keeps sticking to the others. I seem to get glue everywhere for some reason. We're getting there. Let's try and line this up. And that one, getting there, one more. We're almost ready to decorate. It's only taken me 20 minutes to get this far. Oh well, never mind. It's actually quite a wide one, this one. It's much wider than the one I've got. It's probably the one I cut with the intention of using this bigger piece of ephemera for them, and then used it for the other one, so it doesn't matter. Right, okay. Let's get rid of these little bits. In the little box, get it out of the way. Now the last thing to do is to put my little tag hole. Where's my little punch? It's a bit of a challenge, this one, for me, but it's the closest I've got to the one that Rachel was using. So I'm hoping I can get it to work. See if I can get it to... Did it work? Oh, that's better. Needs a double punch. Yep, that's going to work. Good, good, good. Just got to try and stop it from falling over as I'm trying to press down on it. There we are. I think I might probably put some sari silk or something in it, or something like that afterwards. But as it's not part of the challenge, I won't be doing that during the video. But at least you've then got the slot to add something if you want to. Okay. And I hope I've got that on camera doing that. Okay, good. Right, that's all the bases made and ready to decorate. So that's great. It's got a bit of glue. Just need a little bit of gluing down here. Right, so now we've got to choose some flowers to go on these. So this has got a bluish tinge, so I think that's going to be too wide for most of these, so I'm not sure about that one. So I've got this blue one, which is rather nice. Yellow always goes well with blue. I think this is a bit wide. Well, it might be alright. I've got this yellow one. It's got a little bit of blue in it, but that's quite nice. That's definitely a possibility. And this pale blue iris. No. No. Little pink one. No, not pink. Nope. Oh, excuse me. That's too big. Another little iris, but I don't think the colour's right. Like that, but that's not going to be right. So I'm going to sneeze any minute now. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I do apologise. That came upon me all of a sudden. And that's too big. And that's quite nice, but a bit too big as well. So I think it's just between these two. This one, I do rather like that. I have got another blue one here. I wonder if that will look better on there. No, I like it on there actually. No, good. Now I am going to do a little inking around my floral embellishments. So if you don't like watching people ink, just wind it on. It won't take a moment. Just defines the edges, I think, a little bit. Okay, so that's going to go there. And I need my glue book again. Alright, there we are. First one. Let's do this other blue one, it's a bit bigger. I wonder if this one would work on here. It's a bit too big. Yellow one. I think I like the idea of a yellow one. Maybe a bigger yellow one. I think that's too big as well. Maybe that would be better. Let's just check if did I have any more yellow ones? There was one more. That one. Or that one. I like this one. And it's got a funny jaggedy bit on that side, so I'm wondering whether to just... I'm going to have to even that up. It's going to annoy me. Where'd my ruler go? There it is. I think I'll just even it up across there. Yep, put that there. The bit I'm really looking forward to is putting on the little bits of fabric. I think that just finished them off so lovely. It's just a bit different. I really like that idea. Okay, that one. Coming along already. Next one. Oops. They're being a bit unruly over here. Need to tidy them up. Okay, right, what we're going to put on here. So I do like that flower. And I really like this one. It's so pretty that's going on there. So this was Rachel's Fussy Cut Flower Kit, and I can't remember if it's number 1 or number 2. She has a couple of them, as you can probably tell by the fact that it's number 1 or number 2. And I can't remember which one I bought. I didn't buy especially for this, I already had it. I thought this would be a good use for it. I had started actually fussy cutting around some of the flowers. Because there are 3 pages to it. One of the pages I've already cut out, and of course this particular challenge does not require them to be fussy cut. It just requires them to be cut in the sort of around the flower. So luckily I hadn't started cutting out the other 2. There was plenty in those 2 pages for me to use, so that's why I've stuck with those. Keep it simple. So I've got that one again, which I do still quite like. About these pretty irises. Do the irises go? Not sure about that. This one's no. Well, that's a nice one. I think that's upside down though. Yeah, I think I like that. It's a shame really, because there's some really interesting stuff going on underneath and I'm covering it all up, but never mind. So this says received August 23rd, 1944 is when this is from. Obviously it's not original, so I can always use it again. Yep, I think I like that on there, so that's going to go. Alright. Nope, I need a new page yet again. Actually, now I've got going, I don't think these are going to take too long to make, hopefully. I don't know if I'll get any actual finished in the usual 45-minute period, but we'll see if I get any actually done in that time. I've got, how many more have I got to do? 2 more to do. Well, for the flowers, and then I've got to do the little bits of fabric. Now I was wondering, because this has got a little bit of blue down the side, whether one of the blue, these blue irisy pictures would work. I don't really, it's too big on here, isn't it? What else have I got? I had another iris one, I think. Got that one. Oh, that's nice. What else have I got? I've got that one. So that colour works really well. Maybe a bit long. I may have to trim that down a little bit. Or there's this one. I like that as well. And it is fitting better. Okay, I think I might go with that. Let's another look at the other one. I do like it. The colour's closer. I think I'll have to trim it off. Maybe I'll do that. Let's just try trimming that off, see how it looks. I think I'm going to use that. I like that on there. I should probably ink around the tags themselves afterwards, off camera. I don't need to do that on camera. Okay, yeah, I like that. Big glob of glue come off there. Right. Okay, where's my little card? There it is. And there's that one. This is the last one. Now this is the wide one, so I can get a bigger picture on this one. Got that. I think it's a bit wishy-washy. That's a little one. What else we got? Yeah, I do like this one. But it's, although it's wide, it's not very long, this tag, so this is still a bit big. Same with this. Not much room for me. My fabricy bits, is there? Ooh, what about this one? This is wider but not so long. Maybe that'd be an option. Don't know. This one? Yeah, that's about the right size. Okay, we'll go with that. It's got some purple and some yellow in that one, so. And we've got lots of different colours that we can start using, getting fabrics for. Okay. Right. That's all good. Put that to that side. And get rid of it over there. Let's get rid of it there. Wipe the fingers first. Okay. And these can all still be fussy cut if I want, if I need to at some point. There was that one as well I liked. That would have been a nice one. Too late. Didn't spot that one. Never mind. It's a little bit pale, but I think if I use some nice... Is that going to be trimmed? It looks like it needs a little trim at the bottom there. Or either that or it needs gluing. Needs gluing. Alright, let's see what we've got to go on here. So, I've got my little tiny pieces in this box. I've got my little tiny pieces of purpley fabric. That work? Maybe. Maybe not. They're almost so tiny, I think they're too tiny to actually use some of these. Don't want that. No, maybe not. Let's see what else I've got. I've got this gorgeous piece here. We've got that. It's a bit too long. Oh, nice bit of green. I think this is from a charm pack. But it goes quite well with all the green in the leaves. What else have we got? Got a piece of this. Would that go? It's got a bit of the yellowy colour. Maybe that would work. Let's try that. Maybe that's a bit too much of the yellow. I've also got this one actually. It's a little hanky. That's a bit more delicate. Let's try a bit of that. I like that better. Okay, so then we just got to glue them on. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then they get sewn afterwards. That piece there. Piece in the middle. That piece there. Okay. Very nice. There's one complete, and I've got, well, we've had 40 minutes, which includes me gabbing at the beginning. so maybe I'll get another one done in the time. Right, this is a sort of bluey, lilac-y. So look at this material. So I've got some of this William Morris, it's a bit dark. And there's loads of it. See if I can find some smaller pieces underneath. It's a funny little scrap. Some of these are the bits that Alyssa was playing with in the doll's house. She had all these bits of, all my little pieces of scraps of fabric all over our living room floor. She loved just laying them all out. Having her own little imaginary game. Right, like that, but it's too big. That can go there. What's we got? Is that good? That might go. Put that there. That bit. What about that piece in the middle? Do it that way. Yep, I think I quite like those. So here we go again. Bubble glue. No, I was going to do that the other way around, wasn't I? Let's go there to A. And this one goes this way. And then that one goes that way. Like so. Ooh, nope, not quite so close. There. There's that one. Yeah, it's quite pretty. Next. So here we have one that's got more pink in it. So we have got some smaller bits of that, I think. I've got a bit of lace here I might be able to use. Oh yeah, there we go. A piece of this would be good. I'm going to be naughty and take it from over here so I actually get the colour in it. About that piece there, that goes nicely. And then a nice little piece of this sort of lacy stuff. Just trim that piece off. Bit of that there. What else we got? I've got much pink. Oh, I've got this piece of ticking, that would be nice. Okay. Yes. Just a little bit big. There. Lovely. little lacy bit in the middle. Oh, and you can just about see the 1944 between the two. There. So I think in the 45 minutes we've actually managed to finish 3, which isn't bad going for me. And we're nearly done. We've only got 3 more to do. This might even be a shorter video than I thought. Another pinkish one, but we've got a bit more space down here so we can have slightly bigger pieces. Now I haven't got a lot of other pinkish pieces out. That's the wrong colour pink. I think I'll use a bit more of this because I think that goes quite well. Okay. And I have got another little selection here. Because this is a pack I bought from a company called Polka Dots and Blooms. This is UK Etsy company, and look at this lovely selection of little scraps of fabric. I have dipped into this several times, but it's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think a piece of that would be lovely on here. Yeah. I need something in between to sort of break it up a little bit. Maybe a bit of that. It's got a little bit of pink in it. A bit of green would be nice. So that bit there, that bit there. And there's some such gorgeous fabrics in this little pack that sometimes it's hard to know which ones to pick out. And I think a little bit there would be nice. Yep, I think I'm going to go with those. That one. Oops, move it over a little bit. And that one. There we are. Oops, oh, coming unglued at the bottom. Yeah, it might make sense to sew around these just to make sure that everything stays together. Okay, another one. Another one done. That's really pretty too. Really pleased with these. Really fun to do. Another one of those projects you could see yourself just going on and on and on. I know it wouldn't be the first time. Done that before. Right, so definitely want to use this piece. I do like this William Morris fabric. It's just a pack of fat quarters from Hobbycraft, but really, really pretty. I might put that in the middle. Have something a little brighter either side. What else we got? Well, could use a bit more of this. I need some of the bit of yellow in it, don't I? See what I've got. I don't think I've got anything much in here that I could use. Oh, I've got a bit of this green would be quite nice, I think. Yeah. That's really pretty. That would go well there. Actually, it's not. Is it big enough? It'll have to be big enough because I don't think it goes any higher. Nope. No, I'm going to have to. It's not gluing. It's not laying down. So I'm going to have to trim that bit off, unfortunately. Right, that there and that there. Got any anything else in my little bag, my little packet of yumminess. I've got this piece. And there's some yellow and blue in there. So I could try that. Maybe I'll put that in the middle. Just going to have another look, see if there's anything else that takes my eye a bit more. Not really. There is this little bit of blue. Maybe this bit of blue ticking would be better than the William Morris fabric. Just a bit brighter. Oops. I haven't quite cut it properly. Right. How about that piece? Keep moving them around. I think I like that. That's the combination. Like those. All right. Just going to trim that a little bit. Don't really need that bit of green on the top there. That one. That one, and a little bit of stripe. Smooth them over a little bit, I think. Get them all in. Straighten you up. There. There we are. That's that one. Okay. Good, good. And where are we? And we've got the bright blue. Okay, so can we have a bit of this? Let this go. I think I might like a piece of that. That there. These might just go over the bottom of the picture. And then I've got this piece here which I do like. That piece there. One more. About a piece of lace to go on this one. Just for something different. Piece of that. Is that going to be too close in colour to the background? Let's try it. I feel the lace needs to go in the middle if it's going to be on there at all. I think that's back to front. Could even hang down a little bit. Okay, I think I might go with that. Gosh, just all these little tiny pieces. Just try and clear them a bit. That one, that'll go on there. Goes quite well, but it's too similar. Maybe it's a better one than this one. maybe that works better. I think so. Okay, just gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. And there we are. That's that one done. I think that's it. That's all 6, but I've got to still sew them. So what I'll do is I will sew them off camera, and I'll come back and I'll show you them when they're finished, and just tack that on to the end of the video. Just try and pick up all my little tiny pieces. So let's just have a quick look, shall we? See what we've got, and then you can see them at the end when they've all been sewn. What we got? So we've got that one. Still a bit of glue sticking to me. That one. And that one. And then we have this one, and this one. So I'm really pleased how they've turned out. I really like them. And they're really fun to do. So I'll be right back. I'm going to sew all the way around them and then across the middle of the bits of fabric, as Rachel did, but I like the look of the all around stitching as well. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back and show you how they look when they're finished. Okay, they're all sewn around now. I'll just show you them one by one, and then that will be it for today. So I've got this one. I've sewn some of them round. So I'll start with the other end actually, because I started off doing the first 2 with some dark brown thread, which I really like around the tag, but I wasn't so keen of having the dark brown line across the fabric. So I still like them, but I decided to change thread halfway, or after these 2, and went for the grey, or it's a fairly pale grey for the rest. So that's what I've done, so that it's not quite such a harsh line across the middle of the fabrics. So there's that one, if you can see that. Oops, something's stuck to that. So I've got that one. So you can see I've gone all the way around and across there. So what I did was I'd start at the middle, then I'd go around and back to there and then across. So it saved me going up and down and sort of back on myself at all. So I did that on all of them. I started in the middle of the fabric, down, around, up and around and across. So that's how they've ended up, and I'm really pleased with them. I think they're very pretty, really fun to do. And yeah, it was a great challenge. Thank you, Rachel. So bye for now. Thank you very much for joining me, and do join me again soon. Bye.